Hey everyone, talking about Tom Ford Grey Vetiver Parfum, just released in 2023. The notes in this are orange blossom, saffron, and haitian vetiver. So there was the eau de toilette, there was the eau de parfum, and now they came out with a parfum version. Surprisingly, it actually does smell completely like it's in the same line, and I say that because so often things are under the same name and just like the eau de toilette or the parfum and they smell very different. No, this is so recognizably part of that line. And I think this actually might be my favorite in the line. So very nice Regal vetiver that's deep and somewhat earthy but isn't too dirty or anything. And it has this sort of clean sheen to it. Very rich, but not in a way that's like as dark as the usual rich vetiver scent like this would be. Very classy, very professional, but not like uptight or snooty or anything. So it's really nicely balanced in that sense. And it's like spicy from the kind of the saffron. And I think there might be some pimento in this one too or something. But doesn't have too much heat, so it's not like this really hot thing. It's just like more of a subtle spice the way that saffron is without being over the top. The citrus is very downplayed here compared to other versions of this, and the orange blossom really just adds a little bit of soapy cleanness. It's not very prominent to me at all here. It's really just all about the vetiver, and I'm not saying it smells like it overall, but the way the vetiver is done here at times reminds me of how the vetiver is in Raja Elysium. If you just imagine taking all the fruits and flowers and like whatever else is in that and just the way that the vetiver is in there and distilling that into like this kind of version. But again, it smells nothing at all like Elysium overall. And yeah, so as mentioned, it has similarities to the other Grey Vetiver scents by Tom Ford, especially the eau de parfum, especially by the dry down. Like it's very like this really like rich red vetiver in the opening, and then it kind of smooths out and becomes more, similar to the eau de parfum. Also has some similarities to Vetiver by Guerlain, but that one to me is a lot more old school. Not dated, just like that style more, whereas this to me feels kind of more timeless and a little bit more modern. Some people also compare this to Encre Noire by Lalique, which I could actually see that in some ways, as weird as that might sound for being at opposite ends of the price luxury scale in some ways. Yeah, overall, in my opinion, this is an excellent vetiver scent, and I am very picky about Tom Ford scents. I mean, I could, there's at least a dozen or so that I like, probably more, but out of trying like 50, 60 plus, like so many of them are just not my style at all, even though I often respect the quality, but yeah, I like this a lot. If you don't like vetiver, you're not going to like it, but I do think this is an excellent take on this type of vetiver scent. Moderate to good longevity, moderate projection. So even though it's the parfum, it's not, beast mode or whatever. Like, it's not going to have massive projection longevity for most people, but it's not bad at all. Goes for $235 for 100 milliliter and leans masculine, and I'll link in the description where you can check it out.